Hope it doesn't blow up. That'd be kind of a sad. No. Anyway, I think you can watch it online anytime you want.
That's my baby.
Booster ignition and the final liftoff of Discovery.
That's a spaceship. Come here. It's going up in the sky.
It's not going up very fast.
No, it's going faster than it looks, I think. So why are they not doing shuttles anymore? It's cheaper to do rockets?
Could be. I'm not sure.
More dangerous. Oh, we get to get the rockets fall off. See the rockets fall off.
I wonder if it's loud for the astronauts.
Well, I don't know. They're in front of the rockets. It seems like it's going like this.
Someone's going one way and you're going the other.
Discovery's engines are now throttling down as the orbiter passes through the area of maximum pressure, reducing the stress on the shuttle as it goes supersonic.
Supersonic is not
like how it still has to go ways before it maybe it's
Discovery Houston, you are go at throttle up.
As far when
This is where they don't blow up.
blew up, yeah.
73 seconds.
Will Commander Steve Lindsay
It's
acknowledge
25 years ago.
Capcom Charlie Hoba as Discovery's
2 weeks ago or something.
throttle back up.
Says that's these.
Seems like we haven't made
Turning
much
it back on.
Lindsay is joined on the flight
progress
deck
in
by pilot Eric
space
Bowen, mission specialist
exploration
Al
or
Drew,
travel.
and Nicole Stott.
I mean, considering they're still using the same.
Well, that's part of the reason they're switching, probably.
Yeah, but think of all the
Mission specialist Mike
progress they
Barrett,
made during the
Bowen.
60s, you know, going from
Discovery's 3 main engines are burning fuel
rockets
at a rate
going
that
up
would
to
drain an
walking
average
on the
swimming
moon,
pool in
you
about
know.
25 seconds. The engines combined with the solid rocket booster.
Well, they have sent
produce
things
more
to
than 7
Mars and
million
stuff
pounds
since
of
then.
thrust.
7 million
1 minute, 50
pounds.
seconds into the flight, we're standing by for separation of the twin solid rocket boosters. Discovery now traveling 2,695 miles an hour.
Watch the rocket come off, Isaac, okay?
See?
big tank's going to come off.
Space Center, 29
The
miles.
big, no, the little ones come off first.
Oh, little ones come off first, says PJ.
Oh, there they go.
How did you know little ones go first?
'Cause-
So how far away is it
So,
now? It's so
so
far.
their tips,
Oh,
their
it's probably like
tips,
10 miles up or
their-
something.
Separation confirmed.
They'll tell us in a second.
Mom, their tips fell off and parachutes came off the
the
top.
flight.
And then there's an
So they
air.
don't land on anyone too hard? So when does the big one come off?
2 minutes,
Look at
25
that, you can
seconds.
already
Tell
see
us.
the...
Discovery traveling
Yeah.
3,189 miles an hour. Its altitude 37 miles. Downrange from the Kennedy Space
37
Center,
miles.
53 miles.
Well,
Where's
It's
the
37
little
miles
one?
up and 53 miles downrange, so it's more,
on either side of the shuttle's
it's going
tail.
horizontal more than
where are they
vertical.
going? The
2
space
minutes and
station?
32 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah, they're finishing it this
You
year.
have updates to your
So
no-com
this
mode
is
boundaries,
probably the
and
last
we did
piece.
launch late into pane 1, our only pane. The contingency abort boundaries we'll use are in-plane plus 230. Let me know when you're ready to copy the
Don't
new
have this
Presto
online.
ATO and Presto Mico.
This.
Into your Presto
Is the big one gonna
ATO
fall off now?
11.9,
It's
Presto Mico 15.4.
they're not going to push it until they're on the edge of the atmosphere.
Why?
Well, they want it to see. They want this to fall down. They want
It's a
this
good
to get
feedback.
burned up by the atmosphere.
Oh, they do.
Because if they're up in space, it won't go anywhere. It'll just float around.
Well, they don't want it to fall back to the ocean like the little ones?
No,
All the
it's-
engines failed, but all 3 engines continue to perform as expected.
They're going
Capcom Charlie
engines.
Hoba updating the crew there with some updated time information.
These
for the
burn
later
up in
planned
the
launch.
atmosphere every single day.
The big ones?
Yeah.
No.
3 minutes and 50 seconds
They
into
burn
the
up.
flight, the shuttle
Pieces
traveling
are flying up.
4,700 miles an hour.
Where?
Just missed it.
I saw that.
It looks so still, like
Discover
it's
your
not moving.
negative return.
Negative return, I think that means no turning back.
Discovery now traveling too high and too fast to return to the Kennedy Space Center in the event of an engine failure. But all 3 main engines continue to function as expected. The shuttle now traveling 5,200 miles an hour.
Okay,
Its
come to bed,
altitude
Isaac.
62 miles, downrange from the Kennedy
Oh,
Space
did you
Center,
hear that? Engine
170
failure.
miles.
In the event of engine failure, in case something went wrong, they can't go back to Florida, they have to go to somewhere else. Wow. And then the big one's gonna come off.
It should come off pretty soon. I thought these were supposed
4
to.
minutes, 45 seconds into the flight, Discovery traveling 6,200 miles an hour. Its altitude 66 miles. Downrange from KSC
6,000
229
miles
miles.
an hour?
Yeah, it gets up to
Mission Control
17,000.
Director Richard Jones and his
Whoa.
team continue to monitor the progress of Discovery's flight.
17,000.
All systems are continuing to perform as expected.
Isn't it going to flip over?
I don't know, I'm waiting for that thing to come off, the big tank.
Those are probably fuel.
Discovery, you are pressed to ATO.
Press ATO.
That call from Capcom Charlie Hobaugh indicating that Discovery has enough energy to make it to a low planned orbit should one engine fail at this point. However, all three engines continue to burn as expected.
Discovery, you are single engine ops 3.
Single engine on 3.
You get to see that shuttle in
Yeah,
that
look, it's
jet?
flipping over.
Discovery's engines are now swiveling to roll the shuttle to a heads-up position to get better communication with NASA's tracking satellites.
Shut up, Coco. Shuttle
Discovery, your
box in there.
single engine Zaragoza 104.
Is it a NASA box?
She'll go to space someday.
Zaragoza 104.
Discovery can now make it to emergency landing sites in Europe should two engines fail at this point, but the flight continues to go well. 6 minutes, 24 seconds into the flight, the shuttle traveling 9,800 miles an hour. Its altitude 67 miles, downrange from the Kennedy Space Center 447 miles.
Nico, BIM for you, nominal shutdown on all 3, and Pinto, you'll be go for the plus X and go for the pitch.
Back down, finish my thing.
Press the Nico nominal
Thanks for
shutdown,
coming up,
go for
brother.
the plus X,
Look
go
nice.
for the pitch.
Good read there.
That call from Capcom Charlie Hobaugh indicating that Commander Steve Lindsay has a go to press to main engine cutoff as expected
Here we go.
in about a minute and a half.
Main engine?
Main engine cut off. I think that's when they dropped the big one.
Discovery, you are single engine press.
Single engine press.
Seven minutes, 15 seconds into Discovery's flight. The shuttle traveling 12,700 miles an hour. Its altitude 66 miles. Downrange from the Kennedy Space Center 615 miles.
What are they doing with all the other... What are they going to do with all the shuttles?
I don't know. Put them in a junkyard, maybe?
Discovery's engines now throttling back to keep the forces on the crew and the shuttle to 3 times that of gravity. The shuttle traveling 14,000 miles an hour.
That is unbelievable.
Yep.
Wow, that thing sure does hold a lot of fuel.
Less than 30 seconds to go in Discovery's powered flight. We're coming up on main engine cutoff.
So that's, I think, the 3 engines.
What's that fire at the top?
I don't know. Whatever it is, I hope they know it's there.
That's what I was thinking. Do you think they're aware of it?
I'm guessing one of their sensors. What are they going to do for the camera? Because the camera's on the tank.
Mm-hmm.
There it goes.
External tank separation confirmed.
Where does the tank go?
Commander Steve Lindsay will steer the shuttle up to the forward portion of the external tank so that the umbilical well camera can capture some images of it.
Discovery, we saw a nominal MECO ohms 1 not required, preliminary TIG for ohms 2 3730. Welcome to you and your veteran crew back to space.
Copy, no 1 required, 3730 preliminary TIG, and thanks a lot. Good to be here.
Good deal, Pinto. We'll meet you in the